Hey everybody, this is Kristen and I'm here with your 2018 April Stow Sampler. And I'm actually not working today. I don't work Mondays or Tuesdays, so this is perfect. I can actually get to you when I still have light in my sewing room and show you my Stow Sampler. So hopefully this is better than last month's. I know a lot of us were kind of meh about some of the things in there. I got some really good questions, so this is a one and done take. So what you're going to be seeing is my opinions as I get them, and then kind of like my overall opinion, and you know, maybe things have adjusted slightly since I first took them out of the box, and depending on if it's useful for me is going to be how I kind of judge things in the end. They might be nifty for other people, but not for me. So just keep that in mind. Let's get into it. So, trusty knife. Open up the box without cutting myself. So, as we all know, it is Stow Sampler's second birthday, and Stow Sampler is curated by the Fat Quarter Shop. So this is something that they send to every single person who is on their subscription list, and usually has a bunch of good stuff, some fabrics, some patterns, and looks like we have a barn block quilt along. It's going to be what we're working on, so it's kind of awesome. I like barn blocks, so let's see what we got. So this says the box value is over $58. And last month I did complain because they used to keep the amounts listed on their inventory list, and they took that off. And it looks like it's still not on there. So when I get done with this video, I'll go ahead and research and tell you, if I can, how much each one of these things cost, which will give us a little bit better idea if it's worth this month. So second birthday celebration, unwrapped 6 amazing and exclusive offers just for you. So I'm not going to show you this because it has the shipping codes. I guess I can do like that. So there's 10% off my order, free shipping with any purchase, and $10 off $50 or more purchase of Fat Quarter Bundle, and there's a bunch of different ones on this side as well. So that's kind of nifty. I don't usually use the coupons just because I'm already spending so much getting the box. But who knows? So first off, I'm always really interested in what fabric we get. And this month we have a roll of 20 pieces. So it's a half roll. It is Palm Canyon Aruba Violet Craft for Robert Kaufman fabrics. Don't worry, I am not cutting into my fabric. I'm just cutting through the plastic so we can actually get a look at this. It says the Aruba colorway of the Palm Canyon collection makes a bold statement with black, turquoise, and pops of citrusy lemon in atomic retro inspired geometrics. So I like the colors. Gray and black and yellow are some of my favorite combinations. We'll see if I actually like the geometrics. Not really into you know, the traditional like 70s geometry, not geometry, I can't even talk right now. Not really into the 70s patterns usually. Let's just put it there. So we got some hexies, some little, I don't know if you can see it, there we go, Roadrunners. It's kind of fun. Kind of reminds me of a, maybe that's upside down for y'all, a canyon, perhaps, with some windmills. Same thing, same thing. Those two are the same. And then we've got some palm leaves. And that's the same. Some little bit more light hexies. And that is the roll. So, not bad. Would I buy this for myself? Probably not, just because of the pattern. Not usually my style, but I do like the colors. So, doing alright there. And we have a 50-degree, 40-inch plus quilt template set. It's a 3-piece clear acrylic template to make stars. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. I've been wanting some more templates. I actually just bought some from a different store, but they are not this shape, so I'm pretty happy. So we have templates of a couple different shapes. That's going to make that star. So we have templates 1, 2, and 3. To make that quilt that we have in here. I might actually make this. We have clover marbled glass head pins. There they are. So they're kind of pastel-y colors. They're pretty. I could always use more pins, so there's 20 pins in here. And based on the size, it looks like they're a decent length as well. My guess is, you know, yay far. 36 millimeters long, it looks like. So that is nifty. Useful. I know I was complaining last month that not all the stuff was useful, so I'm happy to see this. Made of steel and glass. And it comes in a reclosable case. Alright. And a sewer's best friend, rotary blades, and it's a 45, which is what I use most often. So, we have one Olfa rotary blade, which is pretty awesome. Right, so that is that. We have the Barn Block fusible suede label. I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's actually like a little barn. Kind of fun. Where I grew up in Wisconsin, we actually lived on a really old defunct farm, so we had a barn and a silo and all of that. So I might make it just kind of a throwback to where I grew up. And then that is a 12.5 unfinished barn block. So we use all those fabrics that were included. So that's the recipe, and then if we wanted to make, the recipe for the barn block, and then here's the quilt using the fabric. It's a 52 by 66 inch quilt, and it's a bunch of really pretty stars. And I have a thing for stars, so I might actually make this just because I can. I obviously need a bunch of backing fabric, but the fabric they included I like, and I'm not going to be upset if I screw it up. So that's always a good thing. So, alright, recap. We have a recipe block I'll probably actually make, so that's a plus. We have a quilt pattern I might make. So doing alright with that so far. 2 very useful things that I'm happy about and I will use. Thank you So Sampler, for listening to all of us who said, give us useful things, please. Fun stuff is great, but I'm not spending a ton of my hard-earned money for something that I can't use. And then, fabric. Fabric is good. Jelly rolls are good. Even if I don't make that pattern, you know, maybe I'll use this for something else. But it's actually something that I like the colors. So maybe if I cut it up small enough, the pattern won't bother me. The templates, that I'm super happy about. I will use these. That's kind of a fun star block. And, like I said, we have a bunch of different sales and coupon codes and things like that. And looking forward to it. So, am I happy with this month's box? Yeah, a lot happier than last month, to be quite honest. If we're going to do the, 1 through 10, how did I like it? I would say the fabric's probably 6. Not my favorite, but I like the shades, the blade, the pins, the templates. Those are all, getting up in that like 7, 8, 9 range. Useful. I like it. Barn block. I'll make it. So I don't know that I have really been commenting too much on the blocks because they were just those basket blocks that I didn't really care for. But I like the barn block. I'll make it. And so overall, I'm actually really happy with this month. I do plan on doing next month's. I would say, we're at a solid 8. Easy with this month, just because it is stuff I will use, stuff that, all of us need more pins and we all need more rotary blades. So this was good. Good for them to give us something that's good from the majority of people who subscribe and not just, a few people who like cutesy little pins that are $12 for 3 of them that I got a couple months ago. So overall, good job. I will be back with y'all next month, and until then, drop me a line, comments, questions, concerns. I love hearing from you guys. It makes my day. And let me know what you think about your box.